to the Adventure of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Wake up, America! It's time for the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY.com, West Palm Beach's #1 internet radio station. Here's your host, the Pipeman.
Pushing just to push and feel some other thing. Something that needs to be nearer. Closing and feeling it clearer. Closer, even closer than I shiver to think. I see a way to get under. A way to feel it, I wonder.
This is Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Hugo from Tantric.
And John Laurie from Tantric.
Nice here at Louder Than Life. I think what we need back here in this press tent, somebody was saying something about a chiropractor earlier. I think we need some tantric massage back here.
For sure.
That would be an 80s thing, though. Like, when I was in the 80s, they would probably have that backstage.
Yeah. No, I remember those days.
Right? Do you really remember? Because, like, if you were at the Sunset Strip in the 80s and you remember it, you weren't really there.
No, I wasn't at the Sunset Strip in the 80s. I was there at the beginning of the 2000s, but I still got enough of a trickle over.
Yeah, I was there. Like, Motley's playing tonight. I was there when they knew how to play. I saw him at the Roxy before they ever had an album.
Wow.
I was at Slayer's first show ever. And it is funny that both bands were supposed to play at this festival because, like, Motley was around before Slayer, and as soon as Slayer came around, you weren't allowed to like Motley Crue.
Right. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was a whole thing. It was just fans were very loyal to their own. It wasn't the same world where you could just like whoever you want.
Oh, no, you weren't allowed to. I remember my friends seeing some Motley Crue shit, and they're like, we got to burn that shit. Yeah. I'm like, why? Because, yeah, you got burned. Yeah, we like Slayer now. And you would go to a Slayer show, and if somebody walked in with a Motley Crue shirt on, somebody would immediately rip it off their back, throw it up to Tom, and he would burn it on stage.
Nice.
Yeah, well, what a waste of cotton.
I know, right? But I like it better today where we could all be at the same festival, all get along.
I think so.
And enjoy whatever.
Some things have taken a step in the right direction.
Yeah, no doubt.
It is music, after all. It's
music
supposed to bring
is
people
music.
together.
Music is music. It's the best therapy, and I'd rather be at a festival where everybody's included and we're all playing, and you know what? It's just all a good time.
Yes,
That's what
absolutely,
music should be.
absolutely.
So how would you guys describe your live show, your music, to people that are listening that weren't here, haven't seen you, haven't heard your music, as artists, without a genre? Just how would you describe it?
I mean, we've been around for a long time, so...
Let's hope they know you, but you never know.
So we've been influenced by a lot of people prior and during our career. But, I mean, I guess it's just good old-fashioned rock and roll.
Love
it's not
that.
reinventing the wheel or anything. It's just my wheel.
I love that. You know why? Because it's all just rock music.
Yeah.
You know, now that the record labels and stuff, they want to pinpoint you to, oh, this is Sub-Zero post-hardcore rock hillbilly whatever.
Yeah, that's a lot of words.
I know. It's like bullshit. All the subgenres, microgenres. We're just all rock music. That's a big rock family.
I've never been a person that really categorizes music that I like. I either put it into the I like, or at least I don't categorize it, subcategorize it to that extent. I just put it into the I like it or I don't like it. And even if I don't like it, it doesn't mean that it's not good.
Everybody has different tastes, right?
Right. Exactly.
Is there a band you guys want to see while you're here today?
I mean, we're happy to see everybody, all the greats, but really we've been touring straight for like 7 years.
I know, right?
So we're like, we've seen everyone. We're like, how you doing again, buddy? Good to see ya. So
right.
We're just happy to be a part of a bigger thing and somewhat dry right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling dry.
Oh, yeah. It's nice under this tent, right?
Yeah.
I was like, This is one of the times, like normally I can't get out to see sets till the end of the day. And today I'm like, thank God.
Yeah.
I just want to stay here. Please don't cancel interviews. I want to stay back here.
Yeah, I've never been the guy who is like, oh, let me just get drenched in mud and rock out. I'm a glamper of rock and roll.
I love it. What a great way
I
to put
like
it.
to do it from a safe distance, in a semi-dry.
So
I'm like a cigar. I need to be in a good environment.
I know, right? So what do you have going on now that listeners need to know about and should be checking out your socials and website and all for?
Well, I don't know that they need to know about anything, but if they like Tantric and they want to know about where we're playing, I guess we have a website, it's officialtantric.com, and it's very easy to find us. And if you come to our shows, we're very easy to talk to. So
I love that.
a very all-around, pretty easy-going guy.
That's the way it was in the old days, man. You could just go up and talk to bands. Now it's like, stay away from me.
I think we pride ourselves in being the most approachable band, maybe to a fault. But music has always been our passion for fun. So
It should
we
only
never
be fun.
take that. We can't ever take the fun out of it. And just even though we've been doing this for 2.5 decades, it doesn't mean
Now,
that.
does that blow your mind?
Yeah. You know what? It seems like it was just yesterday because
Right?
when you do what you love, the time travels in a different way.
No doubt.
And fortunately, I've been able to time travel like that.
Right?
You know, doing what I love, traveling the world with my friends and playing music, and also somehow putting a roof over our heads. So that's great.
There you go. That's the dream life right there.
It really is. I mean, there's highlights and everything, but you can't really, at the end of the day, family's important, and all of this and doing what you love and getting paid for it is a great thing.
Absolutely. So, one story, both of you, one story, good or bad, over this whole journey, what would it be?
I think the journey in itself is the story. So it's yet to reach its final chapter, but to pinpoint or segment one of them would be very difficult to do.
Yeah.
But let's just round it off like this. We're having a good time. We're happy to be here. We're grateful for all of our fans. We're grateful for this interview, and we're grateful for each other. So
That's
God
the
has blessed
best
us
story.
in many ways, and truthfully, that's the way we feel all the time, blessed.
That's the best story ever. You want to add anything?
No, I think that pretty much sums it up.
He's actually got an arm up my...
Yeah.
He's like...
I'm his ventriloquist dummy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
He's
I love
actually
it.
doing all the talking.
I love it. That's great.
But yeah, man, we have a great time. Tantric's been a touring band for a long time. If you haven't heard of it, go check it out. Like I said, come out to a show outside of this event, and you'll find a band that you can talk to and hang out and crack a beer with.
I love it. Well, I'm glad you're here at Louder Than Life. I'm glad we didn't get blown out today, pun intended. And thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.